Good morning everyone. Welcome to our presentation. Myself Purnima, guest faculty in Commerce, TTWRDC, Women's Khammam. Today I am going to discuss the topic financial system. The financial system is a very important aspect for the country as a whole, starting from the individual. The individual plans for his or her needs and financial resources by estimating the cost of income. Similarly, states and countries develop a financial system that focuses on their own sources of revenue. In a word, the financial system is like a backbone of every human body. Only when the financial system is in order does that personal life, but as a country's economy or financial resources then depend mainly on the country as well. The more you learn about your financial system, the more disciplined you will be to build a system. A financial system is a network of financial institutions, financial markets, financial instruments and financial services that facilitate money transfer. The system includes end users of saver, attributor, device and money. The level of economic development depends largely on the basis and it facilitates the economy of the prevailing financial system. It provides a mechanism by which savings are transformed into investment. The economic development of any country depends upon the well-defined financial system. A financial system functions as an intermediary between savers and investors. It facilitates the flow of funds from the areas of surplus to the areas of deficit. It is concerned about three terms. They are money, credit and finance. The three terms are intimately related, different from each other. It consists of individuals, intermediaries, markets and users of savings. It promotes savings. Which promotes savings. The financial system, it is a collection of markets, institutions, laws, regulations and techniques. Bonds, stocks and other securities are traded. Financial services are delivered around the world. These are produced. Meaning, what is the meaning of financial system? It is the financial system that supplies the necessary financial inputs for the production of goods and services, which in turn promote the well-being and standard of living of the people of the country. So it provides the goods and services from which in turn to promote the well-being standard of living. Financial system is a broader term which brings under its fold the financial markets. They are long term and short term, and the financial institutions which support the system. It facilitates the funds flow from areas to surplus areas to deficit areas. Now definitions. In the words of Van Horn, financial system allocates savings efficiently in an economy to ultimate users either for investment in real assets or for consumption. So, according to Van Horn, the system allocates savings efficiently in an economy to ultimate users either for investment in real assets or for consumption. According to Prasanna Chandra, financial system consists of a variety of institutions, markets and instruments related in a systematic manner and provide the principal means by which savings are transformed into investments. They provide They transfer the savings into investments. The structure. What is the structure of financial system? The components in the financial system are interdependent, interactive, and they are closely associated. What are the components here? Financial institutions, financial markets, financial instruments, and financial services. We will discuss the components afterwards. Now I am going to explain features of the financial system. It is concerned with mobilization of savings from the public. It is concerned with providing funds for production of goods and provision of services. It allows exchange of funds between lenders, investors, and borrowers. It facilitates the movement of funds from surplus holders to those who need it. It consists of closely related services, markets, and institutions used to provide an efficient and regular linkage between investors and depositors. It is universally applicable and operates at national, global, and firm specific levels. Financial system includes public, private, and government aspects. It acts as a bridge between savers and borrowers. It formulates capital, investment, and profit generation. It consists of well-defined financial practices and financial transactions. Now, what is the nature? The nature of financial system. Transfer funds, mobilizes savings. It transfer funds, it mobilizes savings, it encourages savings from the public and risk allocation. It gives security for who bear risk. It facilitates investments and it enhances liquidity. But now, who are the participants in a financial system? The net providers, they are the savers. Savers are the net providers and borrowers are the users of capital. They are the users of capital. Mainly here households are the net savers. They save their money in the banks or any other life insurance corporations or post offices where they save the money. They are the net savers. And non-financial corporations, they are the net users. They borrow money from other corporations. They use their amount. They are the net users. And government also net borrowers. They borrow from RBI for their needs, for our needs. Financial corporations, slightly they are net borrowers but almost break even. Now we are going to discuss about the functions of financial system. Mobilization of savings. Here, mobilization of savings, provision of liquidity, provision of effective payments and credit mechanism, risk transformation, information function, transfer of resources, provision of innovative instruments and service, resource allocation, size transformation or capital formation. Mobilization of savings. It is an important function for the financial system. It is an important activity to encourage. It encourages and mobilizes savings of common public. The financial system should offer appropriate incentives to attract savings and make them available for more productive ventures. Then next, provision of liquidity. It is most important function, that is to provide money and monetary assets for the production of goods and services. All activities in a financial system are related to liquidity, either provision of liquidity or trading in liquidity. Next, provision of efficiency payment and credit mechanism. Nowadays, we are all are pay the money from our houses only. We sell the goods from online services like Amazon, Flipkart, or any other services. Or when we are going to the shop, we are paying the money by credit card system or debit card system or Google Pay, Phone Pay. Nowadays we are using like this electronic payments. This saves our time and charges of payments. And risk transformation. It facilitates the financial service. The financial service industries further reduce the risk of investing public by enabling it to be carried by those more willing to bear. Information function. A financial system makes available price related information. This is a valuable help to those who need to take economic and financial decisions. Those who want to make financial decisions, it will help us for their valuable decisions. Transfer resources. A financial system provides a mechanism for the transfer of the resources across geographic boundaries. Next, provides of innovative instruments and services. A financial system undertaking the functions of developing, introducing innovative financial assets or instruments and practices and restructuring the existing assets and services. Resource allocation. Financial intermediaries of financial system have the ability to evaluate alternative investments and monitor the activities of borrowers. They collect information about projects on behalf of many investors and share the cost of doing so between them. This will improve resource allocation, notably to finance productive investments and facilitates the capital to flow to its highest value use. Next, capital formation. It assists in the selection of projects to be financed and reviews performance of such projects periodically. It also promotes the process of capital formation. Functions of the next again another some functions of this financial system: to link the savers and investors, to inspire the operators to monitor the performance of the investment. It links the savers and investors and it inspires the operators for to monitor the performance of investment to achieve optimum allocation of risk bearing. It makes available price related information and it helps in promoting the process of financial deepening and broadening. And another functions: bridge the gap between demand and supply. It acts as a bridge. Already I explained about this. It acts as a bridge between savers and investors. It facilitates savings, investments and borrowings. Transfer of capital from savers to borrowers. It provides payments and it provides payments. Safety and security. It gives security for the regular market suppliers, market participants, and monitor corporate performance. It monitors the corporate performance, provide transparency, and make financial instruments traded, enhance most reliability. It provides liquidity. And again, It pooling of funds, capital formation, it facilitates payments, provides liquidity, short and long term needs, uh, risk function, but it makes better decisions and finances government needs, it economic and it encourages the economic development. It plays an important role in the economic development of any country. Now we are going to discuss about the components of financial system. What are the components of financial system? It has four components. They are financial institutions, financial markets, financial assets or instruments, financial services. Financial institutions. These are divided into two types. They are banking institutions and non-banking institutions. Here, banking institutions again divided into four types. They are commercial banks, cooperative bank, regional rural banks, foreign banks. These commercial banks are two types. They are private banks and public banks. And financial markets. Unorganized, these financial markets are divided into two types. They are unorganized markets and organized markets. These unorganized markets, they consist of individuals and institutions for whom there are no standardized rules and regulations governing their financial dealings. So there is no rules and regulations for them. They are not under the supervision of any control of RBI or any other regulatory body. Organized sector. These organized sector are divided into two types. They are capital market intermediaries and money market intermediaries. Capital market are divided into two types: secondary market, primary market. These markets are again divided into two types. They are unorganized sector and organized sector. Again, now only I explained unorganized sector. There is no rules and regulations. They are not under the supervision of any reserve, any governing body or RBI. Organized market again divided into three types. They are capital market, money market and foreign exchange market. This capital market again divided into again three types, classified as into three groups. They are industrial securities market, government securities market and long term loans market. These industrial security market, this market it is again classified into two types. They are primary market and secondary market. It is concerned about with purchases and sales of already existing industrial securities. Now money market. This money market, it is the money market comprises of four types. They are call money market, commercial bills market, treasury bills market and short term loan market. And and financial assets. These financial assets again divided into three types. Two types they are these are classified into two ways. They are on the basis of marketability and on the basis of nature. The marketable, on the basis of marketability, they are divided into two. They are marketable assets and non-marketable assets. These marketable assets are shares, government securities, bonds, mutual funds, etc. and also some debentures. And non-marketable assets are bank deposits, provident funds, LIC policies, company deposits and post office certificates. This classification of financial assets on the basis of nature, they are divided into three types: money or cash asset, debt asset and stock asset. Money or cash asset are coins, currency notes and bank deposits. Debt assets are debentures and bonds. Stock assets. Stock assets are equity shares and preference shares. Next, financial and financial instruments, again organized and in unorganized markets. Next, financial services, fund based services and fee based services. Fund based services are leasing, hire purchasing, consumer credit, bill discounting and factoring or insurance, etc. And fee basis are issue management, merchant banking, credit rating and debt restructuring, stock broking, etc. These are the financial components of financial system. Now before closing the class, I am going to give some information to you. Don't go out, stay home, stay safe, use if you have any urgent while going, you use mask. If need, you use double mask and use sanitizer. Stay home, stay safe. In this pandemic situation, we all are be alert and we must follow the COVID rules. Okay. Thank you for giving this opportunity, Principal Madam and Praveen Kumar sir. Thank you sir and madam for giving this opportunity to me. Once again, thanks a lot.